Hello everyone, welcome to Panacea Tutor. Welcome to our Do It With Us edition of Current Affairs. So let's just begin with our first session of the day. My first news covers World Hindi Day. Every year, 10th January is celebrated as World Hindi Day. It is often confused with 14th September's Hindi Divas. Both the days have strategic significance for the promotion of Hindi language, but they are different. World Hindi Day is celebrated all over the world to promote Hindi language. Yes, you heard it right, it is to promote Hindi language. That means Hindi में लिखें, Hindi में पढ़ें, Hindi में बोलें और Hindi में गर्व करें. Moving on to my next segment is Zhang Ming has been announced as the new Secretary General of SCO. SCO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is basically an 8-member organization. These 8 members include China, your India, then Pakistan, then Russia. In Middle East, it includes Kazakhstan, then it includes Kyrgyzstan, then it includes Tajikistan, and it includes Uzbekistan. Originally, there were only 5 members. India and Pakistan were not original members of it. They were added in 2017 in Astana Summit. In 2017's Astana Summit, these both were included. Presently, presidency of SCO is in the hands of Uzbekistan. In 2023, the presidency will shift to India. Now, this Zhang Ming will hold the post of secretary for a period of 3 years. So, that's all in this segment. Let's move on to our next segment, which says that which state in India will host the next KHELO India Youth Games. KHELO India Youth Games were priorly devised to promote the sports culture among the youth, to promote physical fitness among youth. Presently, KHELO India Youth Games were conducted in Haryana. This was 2021's edition, which was postponed to January 2022 because of your COVID. The worldwide pandemic has affected many things which have been taking place. Similarly, KHELO India Youth Games were also affected by pandemic. Now, the next edition of 2022-23 will take place in Madhya Pradesh. That is the central state of the country, right? These KHELO India Youth Games are played in 2 categories, basically your under 17 category and your under 21 category. In these 2 categories, various sports are included and you can accordingly shift on to your selection of your games and accordingly you can participate. This is to promote a sports culture in India. Moving on to my next segment is which anti-submarine exercise is conducted by USA along with 5 other nations? The answer lies here is Sea Dragon 22 exercise. Which other 5 nations are taking part along with US? I talked about 5 nations. In those 5 nations, one important is your India. Then comes your South Korea. Then comes your Australia. Then comes your Japan. And one is your favorite, Canada. The most preferred place by Punjabis, right? Okay. So basically this exercise is conducted in your Indo-Pacific region. Indo-Pacific region is a ocean body. Here basically for patrolling purposes and for protecting your countries from various enemy alien attacks, these kind of trainings are maritime exercises are being conducted regularly by various nations. This is to promote security alliances among various nations. So this is one such exercise done to promote that. So this is basically 270 hours of in-flight training which is being conducted in these regions, right? Moving on to my next segment is National Water Awards. Recently, third edition of your National Water Awards have been conducted by Jal Shakti Ministry. The awards were rendered by Gajendra Singh, who is the respectable minister of the same ministry. Uttar Pradesh has been chosen as the most water conserving state, which is the best district in North Zone is your Muzaffarnagar. Muzaffarnagar in UP has been regarded as the best district for the same. Basically, in 11 categories, overall 57 awards have been conferred under this segment. Isn't this a very good initiative to promote water conservation in the country, which is the need of the hour, which is the need of this global warming era, right? Moving on to my next segment, India will exceed Japan in terms of its economy by 2030. Yes, you heard it right. India at present is the 6th largest economy in the world. By 2030, it will be the 2nd largest economy in the whole Asia. Yes, you heard it right. India will be 2nd largest economy in Asia and 3rd largest in terms of world. Let me substantiate this. These are top 10 economies of the world. At number 1 we have USA, number 2 we have China, number 3 we have Japan, number 4 we have Germany, number 5 we have UK, and number 6 we have India. In these, China, your Japan and your India, these are your Asian economies. Slowly and steadily by 2030, we will be contributing $8.4 trillion. Isn't the number so big? Presently, we are contributing only $2.7 trillion. When we'll grow to this number, we will automatically shift to 2 places further, that is number 3 place. So we will be overtaking Japan. So we will become the second largest economy in terms of developed economies of the world. Isn't that a very amazing news to think about? Okay. This report has been published by IHS Markit Limited. Right? So that's all about my news segments for the day. Thank you for joining and thank you for being with us. I hope you liked the content. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share Panacea Tutor. Thank you.